Hello and welcome. In this video, I would like to introduce some big tech alternatives for email service solutions. So I'm just going to jump right in and I'm going to hit this with a baseline. So if you're using Microsoft, you're more than likely using the Outlook email. And if you're using Google or Google Tools, you're more than likely using Gmail for email. Now, if you want to replace this current tech stack or you're looking for a more security and privacy focused solution, let's bring our attention to Mailfence, and we can go to mailfence.com. One of the biggest reasons being is it is a secure and private email service. As well, it does work with the Thunderbird email client. So I'm just going to scroll down here and look at some of their core approaches or core beliefs, if you will. So we have no tracking, which means no ads, no spams, no trackers, etc. Privacy protection. So they have state-of-the-art security features that protect your email privacy at all times, which is basically end-to-end encryption. And for legal protection, they are a Belgian-based company, and therefore Belgian privacy protection law is stronger and stricter, and only local judges can request information, and they must have a court order. With that being said, this company and platform is also GDPR compliant. But let's go ahead and bring our attention to the pricing tab. Under the pricing tab, we do have two different types of subscriptions, the personal and business. And of course, you can toggle between those. Now under personal, we see that we have a free tier, a base tier, and entry tier. I'm just gonna run through these quickly. So with the free tier, of course, we get 1 GB of storage, split between 500 megabytes on email and 500 megabytes on documents. For support, they only have knowledge base. And this does work with iOS, Android, and progressive web apps. For base, this is $250 a month at 11 gigabytes of storage, split between 5 gigabytes on email, 6 gigabytes on documents, allows up to 10 aliases. They do have support for email and same support on devices. Under entry, it is $350 a month with 40 gigabytes of storage, 10 gigabytes on emails, 30 gigabytes on documents with 50 aliases. Same thing for support on the email. And we have POP, IMAP, SMTP, Active Sync, which allows us to link and sync with email clients such as Thunderbird. As well, we get support for the custom email domain. And we're going to go ahead and click into Mailfence here. I'm going to go back to this tab. And this is going to be our messages dashboard. So of course we have our email over here. I don't care if it's shown because I'm going to be deleting this very soon anyway after this video. So we have inbox, sent, trash, drafts, spam. We have our documents tab. So this is going to be our documents dashboard. And we have our documents folder and our trash folder. Of course, we can upload. Our calendars tab, so calendar dashboard. And we can click into any one of these dates and times to create a reminder. We can add some additional information as well as adding participants. Last but not least is going to be the contacts tab. And of course, we can add new contacts or import a contact list. Over here, we have our account settings. So we can click that drop down and we have all this information here that we can jump into if needed. All right, so that's going to be it for Mailfence. Now, the second alternative for email service solutions would be ProtonMail. We can go to proton.me/mail and we can see one of the first reasons why: secure email that protects your privacy. And the second reason is this email service solution also works with the Thunderbird email client. You just have to use the Proton bridge to set that up. And we're going to go ahead and scroll down here just to get a quick look at their core beliefs or core approach. So what makes encrypted email better? Because what's in your email is your business. Most popular email providers such as Gmail, Outlook, and Yahoo can scan the content of your emails and use your address to create a detailed profile on you and profit from your data. ProtonMail's end-to-end encryption and zero-access encryption ensure only you can see your emails. Not even Proton can view the contents of your email or attachments. And as well, just like Mailfence, no more trackers in your inbox. Email trackers tell senders and advertisers what you read and click on and can follow you around the web. ProtonMail protects you from these digital spies and prevents companies from monitoring you. So we're going to kick it up to the pricing tab. And we can see that there are 3 subscription types: the individuals, families, and businesses. As well, we can toggle between monthly and annual setup. So I'm just going to do the monthly here. And for Proton free, of course, we get email and calendar at $0 per month, which gives us 1 GB of storage, one user, one email address. Mail Plus gives us email and calendar at $4.99 a month with 15 GB of storage, one user, 10 extra email aliases, support for one custom domain, unlimited folders and labels, 10 hide my aliases, and priority customer support. Under Proton Unlimited, we get access to email, calendar, VPN, storage, and a password vault. And right here, we can see for $12.99 a month. So we get 500 GB of storage, one user, 15 email aliases, support for 3 custom domains, unlimited folders, unlimited hide my aliases, dedicated customer support, a VPN, password manager, cloud storage, and advanced account protection. Last option here is going to be Proton Duo, and as it sounds, it's basically going to be the unlimited times 2. So instead of 500 gigabytes, we get 2 terabytes of storage, up to 2 users. Then we get 30 email aliases, still only 3 custom email domains, but everything else matches up. Unlimited folders, unlimited hide my, dedicated customer support, a VPN, password manager, cloud storage, and advanced account protection. So we're going to go ahead and click into the dashboard here, if you will. I'm already signed in. And this right here is going to be the messages dashboard. So we have inbox, drafts, sent, saved, or starred, favorited, archived, spam, trash, all in the left-hand pane here. We have our email view here in the center. And over here on the right, we have contacts. So of course we can add contacts or search for contacts. We can even import a list if we need. We also have calendar. So as well, we can click into the calendar, create a reminder, select more options, and we can even add participants and fill out additional fields. And last but not least, we have the security center or security notifications area, if you will. And this last one here is for Proton VPN. So if you do choose to go with the VPN, you can actually access and set everything up from your dashboard here. And that's going to be it. Okay, and this last part here, if you're looking for an alternative email client, since I've brought attention to it a couple times already, we can use Thunderbird email client. What's nice about Thunderbird is it is a cross-platform solution, so it does work with Windows, Linux, and Mac, as well as Android. And if we just want to get a quick glimpse at what and who Thunderbird is, we can go into the About section and meet Thunderbird. Thunderbird is a free and open source software project founded in 2003 to make communicating and collaborating better. We'll scroll down, just take a look at their guided values, and privacy being first on the list. So to us, data ownership and privacy are your right wherever you live, and our commitment to your personal data is simple. They do not collect or store the data unless we ask. We take great care to keep the data safe from misuse. They will never sell the data, and we retain ownership and control of that data. Meaning we, the individual. Freedom, being that it's a free and open source software, which means the code base is available to see, modify, use, share freely. Its license also ensures that it will remain free forever. And that's about it. If you want to download, you can come up here to the download section. And we have Thunderbird Desktop. So here you would just select your locale, English for me, release channel, I'm going to do recommended. And for operating system, we would just select Windows, a version later if we need, Linux and Mac OS. And then we click download. As well, for Thunderbird Mobile, we can go to Google Play or F-Droid. And that's it for the email client.